In this video I'm going to give you 5 of the best running shoes for parkrun. What is up everybody and welcome to 40 Runs. My name's Chris Ford and I'm a running coach who loves to talk about running shoes here on YouTube, but I also love parkrun. Now parkrun is a sensation over here in the UK and I know it's spread a little bit around the world. And if you don't know what parkrun is, I'm going to give you about a 2-second lesson in what it is. Over here in the UK, every Saturday, 9 o'clock across the country, there's a free participation event that takes place. It's not a race. Loads of runners get together and they do usually some laps around a park or something like that. It's run by incredible volunteers, it's free and everybody just gets together and it's awesome. Now for a lot of people, parkrun is the only run they do of the week, or they may do something in the week, a little bit, a jog or whatever, and they go to parkrun. So I wanted to give you some shoes which I think actually kind of really work for parkrun. Now the reason they work is because they're not overly expensive. All these shoes are available on startfitness.co.uk and you can use my code 40 Runs, you're going to get 10% off of them. But they're not overly expensive, but they all do a different job. So I'm going to highlight the ones that sort of work for certain things and then you can make up your own mind from there. Okay, so the first shoe I'm going to talk to you about is these, the Brooks Ghost Max. Now the Brooks Ghost Max is one of my favourite running shoes so far of the year, and actually all these shoes, right, by the time you've watched this may have been updated, may have been replaced, but fundamentally there's something about each of the shoes that I think that you should look for when choosing a shoe, maybe if you're looking for one specifically for parkrun. But the reason I picked the Ghost Max is because it will work well at parkrun, but it'll also work well in all the other bits of running that you're doing. So this Ghost Max has got the DNA Loft version 2 and it's a little bit softer than previous versions. We've got an increased stack, I think it's around 37, it might even be 39 mil. But the overall shoe is just super comfortable, super easy to run in. It's like a million different widths in it you can get. You've got a great outsole on the shoe. Look how wide that is. So you get some inherent stability with the shoe. It's just super easy to run in. It's super comfortable. And you can run a mixture of paces in the shoe. Now this is not something that I would wear if I was looking to run a time at parkrun. This is the shoe that's going to get you around week in and week out. This is the shoe that you can run to parkrun and do parkrun and run home. This will eat miles, okay? This is a super comfortable shoe that will eat miles, but it's not overly heavy, it's not overly like mushy, it's just the right blend that you can put on every week, go along to parkrun, have a nice conversational run around and your feet will be well looked after. The next shoe which I think is a good shoe to wear for parkrun is these, the brand new Supernova Rise. Now this is a brand new shoe from Adidas featuring the brand new Dream Strike Plus Puma mixed midsole. You've got a very good outsole on the shoe. It's not continental rubber, but it's a very good outsole. It fits true to size. It's not overly expensive, but it's a little bit quicker feeling than the Ghost Max. So this would be a shoe, again, you could quite comfortably run to parkrun in, and then you could, if you wanted to do a slightly higher effort, you'd wear these instead of necessarily the Ghost Max. So I think this would suit somebody who's always looking to put their foot down a little bit, but not go nuts. But like some weeks maybe push on, some weeks ease off. It's got the sort of ability to do both. But it's a really nice shoe. It really is. It's very easy to run in. It's very easy to do a lot of stuff in. You can run very easy in the shoe as well. So this is a good shoe to have if you're thinking about doing parkrun. Right, so the next shoe is these, the Puma Deviate Nitro 2. Now I think this is one of the best shoes you can buy in 2024 because they're under £100. Now this is going to do everything, right? This is going to be able to do fast stuff, easy stuff. You've got a carbon plate in here, so we're moving up in terms of going through the gears. But you've got a great outsole with Puma grip. This stuff will run on slightly, yeah, sort of those mild trails as well. Some of those parkruns have mild trails on them. This is a great shoe that can do everything, but can do some of that faster work. So if you really want to try and go for a PB, you can wear these. But at the same time, if you just want to have a week where you're just easing off a little bit, you can wear these as well. But like I say, the biggest thing about these is they're not over the top in terms of price. You're going to get great durability, great grip from Puma grip, great outsole, great upper, great midsole compound with the Nitro Elite foam. You've got the carbon plate in there. It's going to tick a lot of boxes for a lot of people. And my last road running shoe are these, the Takumi Sen. Now Takumi Sen 10's out. This is Takumi Sen 8, which you can pick up very cheap on someone like Start Fitness. And 10's principally the same sort of shoe. You've got Light Strike Pro in it, you've got the rods in here, but you've got a very, very barely there upper, lightweight, continental rubber outsole, and you can literally strip those miles as you go around parkrun. So this is the shoe, if you're looking to head to parkrun every week and bang out a time, this is a phenomenal shoe to have. It is a shoe designed for 5 and 10Ks, but you can pick these up really cheap. So I would really recommend it. If you're going to use Parkrun as like a high effort every week and you just want to go there and absolutely strip it, then I don't think you can go wrong with the Adidas Tumi Sen model. Now I appreciate that a lot of Parkrun is done on trails, which is why I wanted to include these. Now this is the Cascadia or Cascadia 17. Now I've seen the 18 and they're similar-ish, but this is a great model from Brooks. Because like the Ghost, it fits really well, you've got a really decent midsole, and you've got a great outsole on this thing, and it just hangs on while you're out there on the trails. Now I've done some trail parkruns in this thing and I've buzzed about. I put a reasonable effort in and the shoes responded really well. But it's great, the outsole's fab on it, you know, you don't necessarily slide around too much. It's really got a nice upper on the shoe, and again, it's a Brooks, right? So it fits well and it does exactly what you'd expect from a Brooks running shoe. And again, these things, because the new models are coming out and whatnot, you can pick these up really cheap, people. So that would be my pick. If you're looking to do a trail parkrun, if you want a shoe specific for parkrun but you run a trail parkrun, check these out. And that's it. They're my 5 picks. Let me know in the comments, what shoe do you wear to parkrun? Is there a specific one that you have for parkrun? Are you going out in the Tumi Sen because you want to burn out a time? Are you wearing just your daily trainer? Are you getting deviate Nitro Elite 2? What shoe are you in? I think it's a great topic because parkruns is a phenomenon over here in the UK, and I think, you know, there's so many people doing it and they're all wearing different shoes, but do you actually think about a shoe specific for parkrun? It's really interesting. I mean, I've run parkrun in a pair of Alpha Flies, I've run parkrun in a pair of Adidas Pro 3s, I've run it in a pair of Nimbus 25s, 26 as well. So, you know, it's all ends of the spectrum. But I think, you know, there are so many shoes out there that actually kind of suit parkrun in a way. I say the great example is like the Supernova Rise, because it's that sort of up-tempo daily train, so it can actually do a little bit of everything depending on what you wanted to do on the day. So there we go. That's it from me. I think the other shoe that is not out yet, but it would be worth looking at, is the Brooks Hyperion 2. I think that's a shoe, again, I don't know when I'll put this video out, but that's a shoe that I think would also work for parkrun, so make sure you check that out when that comes along. I know Brooks work with parkrun, so that's why I mentioned that as well. But yes, that's it from me. Let me know in the comments, what shoes do you wear to parkrun? What do you think about my picks? Let me know your picks. Go to Start Fitness and check out those shoes I mentioned. But that's it from me, guys. I'll catch you later.